Welcome back to Had To, Got To, Must, the number one podcast in the Midwest Tri-County area. Flair just broke something.
I didn't break anything.
It's broken.
Yeah, he broke everything.
It'll never be the same.
Real quick, we always start with your mail. At least we try to when we remember. But we're going to start with one topic that is all close to home and we all care about so much. Thoughts on Spotify Wrapped this year? Who was on everyone's? I'll go ahead and start. I could tell you that my number one artist, I believe, was Chromeo, again, back to back. And I got that little message from them. Hey, you were one of our top listeners. Whoa. So it felt cool to be seen by Chromeo. Yeah.
Them behind the camera. Hey, what's up, guys?
It was just one of them. It was just Dave one. P-Thug, I guess, had prior obligations. But
you don't ever talk.
no. He should have talked on the voice box. That would have been cooler. But mine was Chromeo, Disclosure, Sam Gelatry, I think K Tronada, and maybe Slipknot. There was one weird one in there.
Mine was just Dave Blunt's.
Yeah, Dave Blunt's took up 4 spots.
Yeah, and then it was Rihanna at 5.
I thought that was photoshopped.
I'm disappointed Dave Blunt's didn't make mine. So it was Chromeo, Sam Gelatry, Disclosure, Jimmy Bo Horny, which, he has that one song. He has that one song I heard from Skating, Is It In? I really, really like that song. And then K Tronada was number 5. And then my songs were Is It In, number 1. That's the Jimmy Bo Horn song. Mulholland Drive by Compton's Finest, October London, Mr. October London. Therapy by Hot Since 82, another really good house song. Leave It Smokin' by Tamia. Yep.
I love that.
Amazing song. And then Jaleel made number 5, Ride the Wave.
Jaleel, shout out Jaleel.
Legend, Jaleel.
Shout out Jaleel.
I got mine up next.
Flair has Apple Music, so his is not a Spotify Wrap.
They had a better one this year, I heard.
We do.
Really?
They have more data on there. People were clowning the Spotify one, saying it rushed it.
They told you your favorite album every month. They told you your favorite artist every month. Your favorite song every month.
Yep.
They just told us their favorite genre for a couple months.
They hold us.
No,
They've even
thing, like yours this year was quirky, exotic metalhead. They gave you some little buzzword.
They made up fucking genres.
I got number 1, clocking in at number 1. I got All the Way from the Other Side of the Globe, Australia's Finest, Parkway Drive, followed by the UK's Finest, Neck Deep, followed by my mistake, followed by the actual.
Wait,
UK's
is your
Finest.
mic on?
Is it? Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
It is on.
He's got a little peeking.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Now you are. You weren't for a sec. It wasn't going.
Weird. Anyways, my third was Bring Me the Horizon, other UK's Finest. Got a Kindred Spirit shared top 5 here. We got number 4 for Chromeo, and number 5, because I am 30 years old, is The Devil Wears Prada. Shout out to The Devil Wears Prada. Saw them a couple months ago live and in concert. They melted my face. My top songs, number 1, Sort Yourself Out by UK's second finest, Neck Deep. Number 2 Is There Really No Happiness by Porter Robinson. Spoiler, there's not. Number 3 was Sleepwalker by Parkway Drive. Number 4 was Go Outside by Neck Deep. Number 5 was Dedicated, once again, by Australia's Finest, Parkway Drive.
Nice.
If you couldn't tell by these music choices, I am white.
I think you photoshopped those.
I did not Photoshop these.
Brother, he's on the app.
I saw a video of a
I'll
kid
be on
editing
here.
his Spotify Wrapped on his computer. They were catching him in class.
Oh, my God.
Like he was editing it. Like, what are you doing?
That's stolen.
Stolen valor.
Yeah,
Stolen valor.
Okay, so like Fancy Chef, we called him Stolen Flavor.
Yeah.
What's the ear version?
Stolen taste.
Yeah,
Stolen
stolen
taste.
hearing.
That's not cool.
Some
man.
guy, like, don't ask me why, but I ended up on the Brockhampton subreddit. I think because it's suggested for you, like, oh, you're on hip hop Reddit. Here's Brockhampton one, and some guy edited it so one of their songs played like 2,000 times. And everyone was clowning him, like, did you fake this? Like, you really just fell asleep to this song?
Yeah.
And then one person was like, this was the first dance at my wedding, and I don't even want to hear it this many times. I'm like, first of all, your first dance. Listen,
That was a gay wedding.
I'm not beating the Brockhampton allegations. I fucking love Brockhampton. I would never have one of their songs at my fucking wedding. White people are terrible. They come. Their first dance is like the Star Wars cantina music and shit like that. And they're probably ugly. Ugly people love stupid music at their weddings. But anyways, stop faking your Spotify Wrapped. That's not impressing anyone. I don't think anyone's ever gotten laid because they said, "Whoa, his second most listened to artist was Dave Blunt's. I gotta suck his dick." Yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you also get top songs by month. You can see what phases you're going on Apple Music. I think my funniest one is at February. For some reason, my most played song was "Fill Me In" by Craig David. Y'all know that one? Can you fill me in? It's a UK song
No.
like 20 years ago.
No, I don't know that one.
Yo, look up Mr. Craig David. If he came out today, he would be hot. You know Craig David, Dame? Fuck.
Shout out to his family.
Shout out Dame. He's here with us today. Did you get what's your Apple Music guy?
I was using a bunch of different things this year. I was using SoundCloud, Spotify. I just started using Spotify. I was using Amazon Music.
Okay.
Most recently.
Whoa.
Do they have a Wrapped?
I think they
Hell
do.
no. Hell no. Hell no.
All the money they make, they couldn't make a Wrapped.
They just got a working app.
Even if they did, I wouldn't share it. I don't think.
Someone reached out.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even tell people I use
I'm not
Apple
gonna
Music.
share my. Look at my Amazon Music
I use
review.
Amazon Prime unlimited music. Okay.
This is a
Wow.
good deal.
Hey. We got another fan mail.
You're not gonna do yours?
Oh, mine's mid.
Oh, he doesn't want to admit his. His is even whiter
You
than
got
mine.
Drake on there,
No,
don't
his
you?
is even
Yeah.
whiter than mine.
You
Hold
got
on.
Drake on yours too, Nas.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I just said mine.
Show it right now. Show me your phone right now.
Jamie, pull up my Spotify Wrapped.
So top is number one is Rob Banks. Then
Shout out
it's
Rob
Kendrick.
Banks.
Shout out Rob Banks. Then it's Kendrick Lamar. Then it's Drake.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Kanye West. I listened to Vultures a lot when it came out.
Yeah.
People hated on Vultures one. I defended it. I liked it.
Fuck Something was like top 10 for me.
That's a good horny jam.
Yeah.
If you're like you need confidence, you're about to go on a booty mission. Play that
Need
one.
that one?
Shawty want fuck. Something with a fuck on something.
And that's probably why
Father.
because I just fuck so much because I'm just so cool. So that's my
crushing
defense.
so
And then
much
Future.
pussy.
It's just mine is just so predictable. It's
I
so
didn't have
like,
a rap, but my top 5 would have been Drake,
Kevin
Drake,
Gates.
Drake.
yeah.
Yeah, so
I
5
think-
rappers.
Kevin
Yeah,
Gates.
no, I think-
Kevin Gates.
I listen to a lot of stuff.
okay.
I truly do.
Yeah.
But my go-tos are just very. Those songs are very repetitive. I listen to. They're very easy to repeat.
Honestly, Taylor Swift
They're all
probably
good
would have been
rappers.
on mine. I ain't gonna
There's
lie.
no shame.
I listened to a lot of Taylor this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22, brother.
I think my like 16th most played song this year was Cody Rhodes' theme song. There's like 3 wrestler theme songs on my like top songs playlist.
That's funny.
I got
Oh,
a
I've
pretty
heard
out
my
of
100's
pocket
crazy.
one.
I heard that song too many times on the Pat McAfee show. They spontaneously sing it.
I want to do that at karaoke so fucking bad.
But so we got another fan mail, guys.
Fan mail time.
The other fan mail is, man, y'all had a killer list. I think they're talking about the Flash games.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we? Yes, yeah.
Fancy Pants was their favorite.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Fancy
platformer.
Pants.
Here's one I don't
classic.
think we mentioned. Whack My Boss.
Wait, that is a good one. It's the guy in the cubicle, and then he's surrounded by a bunch of stuff, and you like click on a stapler, and it's a little cartoon of him killing him with the stapler.
Yeah, it's like the other
You click
game
on the garbage can, and
where
it's
you
a
like blow
video
the thing
animation.
up. Yeah.
Okay,
Of
I vaguely
him
remember.
killing with the garbage can. It's almost like a click and watch a cutscene game. That's such a good one.
So that
Holy
one's from
shit.
that one's from Royal Oak. Shout out to you and Royal Oak.
Hey man, shout out to you. I hope you get to whack your boss. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? There's been a
You
lot
guys-
of bosses getting whacked this
guys
week.
forgot
Yeah,
Fruit
let's
Ninja,
talk
bro.
about the
Topic.
CEO getting whacked in broad daylight.
Listen, let's pay our respects to nobody. R.I.P. Bozo. He was a father with a wife. I'm sure he was. I'm sure the kids were spoiled brats, and I'm sure the wife was twice as spoiled. So fuck him. But even more important, fuck the McDonald's worker who snitched on the United Healthcare assassin. You class traitor, bro. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Bro. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Are you kidding me? Snitching on an assassin? Not a murderer, not a serial killer. An assassin? Don't you have a little respect for an assassin? I think the United Healthcare guy went out in a cool way. In a fucked up way. Who wants to get murdered, right? Like a break-in gone wrong, or like, some carjacking
He
gone
didn't
wrong.
even see it coming. He didn't get the guy's attention or nothing. He
What a
shot
way
him
to
right
die.
in the back.
He's wearing a Tom Ford suit walking down the street. He felt like a mob
Yeah.
boss when he was going down.
I think if you get shot with a silencer, I think a silencer makes it an assassination.
Yeah.
You get,
Yeah,
if you
that
get
was
shot
an
with a gun, that's a
assassination.
murder. But
Yeah.
a silencer, an assassination.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
classier. You know
He
what
was
I mean?
wearing a mask. He was trying to be low key. That's an
Yeah.
I
assassination.
didn't think
Yeah.
about this till now, but guns are illegal in New York. To have a silenced weapon as a college student is crazy. 26-year-old with a silenced weapon.
That's why I think it was like a CIA related thing or FBI related thing. This guy don't look like he has access to a silencer, although Flair said he went to school with somebody who had a fucking grenade launcher.
You hear that,
which
America?
I don't know where you get that from.
You hear that, America? Trump's already making moves to reduce healthcare for you. Okay, in the background,
we got guns out here. Yeah,
I didn't know propellers were illegal in New York. I didn't know that.
It's all come full circle.
Makes sense.
The only way we can solve the healthcare crisis in this country is with gun violence. Think of how much gun violence we have in this country. How many problems we have with gun violence.
That's how this country was founded, on gun violence. We didn't like the taxes we were paying. What we do? We shot shit in the water and killed them.
Now, the liberal minds on like social media are kind of comparing the guy to Hitler, like saying, "Oh, well, he's responsible for millions of deaths too. We should dance when he dies." It's not the same. No, this is literally a guy just appointed at a fucking company. Now, listen, I'm all for taking down the establishment. I think American healthcare is fucked up. I lost my insurance this year. I'm not about to go propel the fucking priority health people. You know, I'm not about to up the blower on
Call
them.
the ambulance and then just shoot them up.
No, that just doesn't make sense.
You know who woke up happy that day? The CFO. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Next man up.
He got a raise.
United Health got grit. Next man up mentality.
It's like a coach getting fired and then the OC gets a promotion or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro. Oh my gosh. Apparently this guy though, the killer, he's one of these guys that had a botched back surgery.
Yeah.
And then, insurance didn't cover whatever.
Yeah.
And
also, I believe his mother or grandmother lost insurance and she ended up dying due to a lack of insurance. That was one of the messages on the bullets. And messages on the bullets is crazy. That's
he
wild.
meant that shit. That's
an
assassination
wild.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then there's apparently this YouTube video that got published by him, but before the fact, he had it scheduled to release today. And
Yeah.
I don't know how true any of this is. This is all Twitter, but
Oh, this is very true if it's on Twitter.
yeah. It's better than Facebook.
Did the guy have the blue
Facebook
check
full
mark?
story below? I love
Facebook,
that.
Do not open this thread in public.
Facebook, they're going to say he was a satanic pedophile. You know what I mean? He had ties to the Clintons. And
I've never clicked show more on Facebook and been happy about that.
No, never.
Click the link below for the full story.
Yeah.
Fuck you and the full story.
Facebook is just But yeah, so this guy, he was definitely on Kratom. This guy.
Yeah.
Hopped up on all
He
types
looks
of
a little
shit, man.
off, man. And for an Italian, Italians are
What
very
do you mean?
passionate
He looks
people.
like a handsome Dago, man. What are you talking about?
Italians are very passionate people.
Luigi.
But it just comes to show that you cannot get away with murder anymore. Like, they followed this guy to Central Park.
It just goes to show, don't go in McDonald's after you've committed murder.
No.
With the gun.
Some guy's going to
with
snitch
the
on
blower.
you.
With the gun.
Like, they tracked this guy for several blocks into Central Park and out. Like, there's no getting away with this type of shit no more. Like, the days of getting away with, you might be able to get away with Amazon saying, like, your package didn't come.
Yeah.
But murder, no.
I mean,
I think you can kill someone deep in the woods.
I'm just going to say like this.
Probably.
Bro, if you live like super
But they're going to
up
know.
north,
They're going to know you brought them in the woods.
like super
Somebody's
rural
gonna
areas, you can kill somebody, I think.
I don't know, man.
Every time I'm way the fuck up north in a rural area, I'm like, man, you can just drunk drive everywhere here. I haven't seen a cop all weekend. You know what I mean? Like, you can shoot up
I think I
heroin
can
and kill
do it.
someone in your
Yeah.
car, and
I
you
think
never
I
get
could
pulled
do it.
over.
I'm cut from a different cloth,
Yeah. What cloth is that?
The Sean McCoy cloth. I would have gave that United Healthcare guy crazy work. Crazy work.
I think
And got away.
I would have went really close to him, and I would have held him up to me, and I would have said something that Snake would say.
Yeah.
And then I'd get his blood all over me.
Man, if I was him, if I knew that guy, I would have told him, hey, Stephen A. Schwartzman is the CEO of Blackstone Private Equity Group, and he controls over $1 trillion of assets in this country.
That
But that's
guy,
neither
that
here
guy
nor
is
there.
definitely not walking down the street by himself.
Ever again. That guy hasn't left the house in years.
Yeah.
And then they got a next man up, too.
He got the money.
Next
He
man-
got the
Blackstone
money
got
team
next man up.
security around him.
Yeah.
Form Voltron.
Yeah, hey, Blackstone, if you want to like buy us out for like $200 million, like we're Subway or something like that, that'd be really cool.
Make it 20.
Make it 20,
it
20 million. You're not
Everybody
gonna
was
get
just
greedy?
like...
We do not care.
Jeez.
But yeah, like props to the guy for sticking up for himself and sticking up for his family. But we shouldn't be celebrating somebody dying. I think that's just in poor taste.
I don't care.
But it's just like I just don't like seeing. I think I have an issue with seeing liberals happy. I think I have an issue with seeing a lot of people
everyone's
happy.
Yeah, I feel like there was probably someone out there that would die that you'd celebrate.
Yeah. I think
JoJo Siwa.
Honestly, I feel like this.
I wouldn't celebrate
If JoJo
that.
Siwa was partying and cringy partying and then fell off a balcony.
What'd she
Nah.
do?
See, I thought the One Direction guy, when he fell off a building,
That was fucked up.
that's fucked up. You know, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
What
At
about-
the end of the day, that's somebody your age dying on accident.
What about Joe Biden?
Joe Biden, I mean, he's about ready to bite the dust anyways. So it's like he's a bad sneeze away from dying. You know, he's another bike fall away from dying.
I'll think of one.
Even like my worst enemy in sports, like if Joe Burrow died tomorrow, I'd be a little, hurt.
Joe Burrow's your worst enemy. He ain't even do shit.
I'm trying to think, like, who do I hate in sports the most? You know,
Is there someone in F1 you hate?
no, because I appreciate good racing. If Max Verstappen died, that'd be a tragedy.
Exactly.
If
would
one of those,
suck.
if any of these
that would
guys
suck.
died on track when you're watching,
Oh my god, I'd be horrified.
Yeah.
If
I
Lance
would-
Stroll bit the dust,
nah,
it'd
okay,
be an
yeah,
outpour.
Lance Stroll.
It'd be an
If Lance
outpour of
Stroll
the-
bit the dust, I'd be like, okay.
No, he wouldn't. He'd cry. He's when we ride though to the gym in the car, he tears up talking about Lance Stroll sometimes. He does.
Dame listens to the
your
Stroll
favorite
poll
driver.
at least 15 times a day.
It's about waking up alarm. Oh, Lance Stroll!
Let's go, boys.
Looks like Fez.
He does look like
He
that.
looks like Fez. Look like white Fez.
I was telling Nick, Fez carried that show. He carried that show.
Lance
Just
Stroll
like-
does not carry
Yeah,
F1.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
It's always interesting when they flash to the back of the pack and Lance is just making moves back there.
Fez
He doesn't even
carries
carry
soon,
his
soon,
own team.
Soon.
There's too many all-stars on that show to say Fez carried it.
Dude, I mean, you got Red. That's all you need, really.
Yeah.
All you need is Red Foreman carries
Who was the guy
show.
who got canceled?
Like half of them, I think. Like,
wow.
Actually, I'm kidding. I don't
Probably
know.
was the dad.
I think
No,
no,
the
it
guy
was
with the fro.
Hyde.
Yeah.
Hyde
Hyde got
Hyde is a
canceled.
convicted rapist,
And,
like,
piece
piece of shit.
Ashton Kutcher and Mila are
He's in jail.
borderline canceled.
they're
People,
like, he
for
didn't do
admitting
nothing.
to not showering.
that.
Then
plus
they were also like, he didn't do nothing.
They backed Hyde. And then they also
But they have
were
that-
also at Diddy parties.
But they also
100%.
maybe that's why they founded that thing for finding like human trafficked children.
So that they could find human trafficked children.
Like, maybe they feel guilty about.
Oh,
going to
you've
the
been
Diddy
trafficked
party.
before. It won't be that bad if we do it again.
Yeah, I mean,
You look very
No,
stealable.
I'm just saying maybe
It's
they have a
iffy.
guilty conscience, so they're like, oh, we participated, so let's fix it. Now.
Yeah. It could be. I don't know.
It's like Trump. He's like, oh, I took advantage of this system.
And
let me
the
try to fix it. Now that I'm a billionaire, let me try to fix it for everybody.
I'm sure Weinstein's got his paws on there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Is he still in jail?
Fuck yeah, he is. He's under the
He's
jail.
gonna die in jail.
But he's at the jail where you could
I
play
remember-
pickleball and shit.
I
He
He's at,
smokes cigarettes.
yeah, he's at the
Yeah.
nice
I remember
jail.
the first day he
Yeah.
got arrested. Like he's walking into the thing in the picture, and then the next day you just see him with a walker. He
my
changed up
neck
so
brace,
quick.
neck brace.
He's, "Ah."
It's because they blew his back out on day one.
Oh, we heard you like raping actresses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you my Farrah Fawcett.
Not to be. Harvey Weinstein's one of the most disgusting looking people
Yeah.
I've
He's
ever
made some
seen in
great
my life.
movies. If
That's
you
a
go
that's
look
a
at-
real.
He has a gorilla catalog.
Yeah, he does.
There was,
Weinstein Group has a gorilla catalog.
there was
Spy Kids, classic.
Dude, there was
Banger.
nothing worse than when we were watching Spy Kids like a few months ago. We're like, please don't tell me this is a Weinstein.
the end,
at
a
the very
Weinstein
first
joint.
fucking thing on the credits, a
yeah.
Weinstein
It's-
production. Oh,
That's how you know it's about to be a classic.
A Weinstein joint. for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, fuck.
I bet Jerry Bruckheimer got some skeletons in his closet too. You know what I mean? His name's at the end of a lot of shit.
Listen, that
Didn't he
never
do
know.
holes?
that
He
Jimmy
did Survivor.
Fallon has it coming.
He's like a reality TV guy.
That Jimmy Fallon has it coming.
Jimmy Fallon's a
He's on the
cokehead.
cusp
He's definitely got
of-
some closets. He's a cusper.
I'd like to talk about Jimmy Fallon real quick. He was in the news this week.
Doing what? Coke?
So Jimmy Fallon, we all know he has the Ben and Jerry's Tonight dough, correct?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's not bad. He has a new crumble brownie at Crumble Cookie. It is the highest calorie content thing they have ever
What
produced.
the fuck is it?
How many
It's like
calories is it?
I don't know, but they said it was the most out of anything to ever come out of Crumble.
I need
And
it.
it's like a peppermint bark
Oh, never mind.
brownie.
Oh.
It looks disgusting.
How?
But
How's that the highest calorie?
the fact that this little fucking shrimp dick motherfucker is putting out the most calorie dense brownie they've ever seen is crazy to me. And then Tonight Dough got to be one of the more calorie dense ice creams. Why did they have this little man promoting Big Back Snacks? It doesn't work.
So should we have like a Rod Wave flavor of Ben and Jerry's?
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Lions. What happened?
Breaking news.
What happened? What's the breaking news?
A cornerback just came out of retirement, signed with the Chiefs.
How about those Chiefs, baby? A doinker for the division.
Help!
my
God
God.
damn it, bro!
The Chiefs.
Have you ever seen a more beautiful kick in your life?
Yeah.
They say some of the Diddy
Jake
oil
Bates
was
and
on that
Houston.
ball.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt.
Jake
Kareem Hunt
Bates and-
kicking his wife. One of your great players with blood on his hands, like fucking so
Mahomes
many
kicking
of them.
Rasheed Rice. That was another good kick.
Mahomes has satanic
Fucking
blood
assholes.
on his
Listen,
hands.
they got a 10-year deal with the devil. We're on year 3. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I think you're on year 5.
Listen. Like
That's
this.
Cat's
fine.
out of the
That
bag.
means we got 5 more Super Bowls after this.
Listen,
Attempt.
Cat's out of the bag.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
listen. We're
As long
gonna
as we get the 3-peat.
we're gonna drag you guys out to that abyss. We're gonna tread water in that abyss with you guys as long as it takes.
Okay.
And as long as it takes to bury you.
Bury ya.
You know,
Fucking drown you.
You guys are
Fucking
so
drown
worried
ya.
about everyone else's kneecaps. Meanwhile, your guys' kneecaps are the ones getting bitten.
It's okay.
No, this is the time
We're
of the year.
winning.
He
We're
pro-
winning.
he prophesized this time of the year. Remember, he said, "I don't care if I have one butt cheek and 2 thumbs.
I don't care if you
I
have
will
one
kick
dick
your
or an
ass."
asshole.
The mics are just having a good time today.
You got to balance it right.
You gotta it's like these.
There you go.
Oh my god. Hold on, guys.
We're still making it out the trunk.
Yeah, we're in the
It's
trunk
okay.
right
We're
now.
good. We're good.
But this is the time of the year he talked about. He said this is the one butt
Listen,
cheek
we're barely winning with no players on the field. You guys are just barely winning. Just
Yeah, period.
Do we not get credit for situational football?
No.
Yeah.
yeah, you do.
Because we're 9-0 in the clutch. Now 10-0.
But when I'm looking at
But you'd get smoked.
when
by
I'm
the
looking at
Detroit
this
Lions.
year's team,
I don't think so.
I think he'd be bad. I think it'd be bad.
I don't think so.
Just like last year would have been bad.
I think Nick Bolton is going to injure half of your team. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be crying for mercy the first time he gets hit by 32.
what?
Nah.
32 can't even touch St. Brown. What are you talking
32
about?
got a penalty last night that I've never heard of in my life. Hitting a defenseless receiver.
Oh, I've seen that before.
What kind of made-up shit is that?
Y'all got off on holding to win the game.
They're all defenseless. They have a ball in their hand. What kind of shit is that?
They gave it back to you.
Because they're on
They
offense.
did.
There was a no hold at the end.
Yeah,
and
they
then-
held.
And
Yeah.
then you
held.
won. What was it? 19-17.
Yep. A real slugfest.
gunslinging battle.
It was a shit game. I would have rather watched my house on fire.
It's two game
than
managing.
watch that again. I
It's
really
two
wish I
fucking
had that time back.
Time managing as coaches, 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of to be expected.
Yeah,
I don't even know why
yeah.
the line was at -4. Like, would they expect the Chargers to win 16-12? Like,
Maybe they expected 16-20 like the Bucks against the Lions. Oh.
11 straight.
Low bowl.
11 straight.
Wait, we're gonna play the guys that beat you. Let's see how it goes.
I think you
I don't
guys
know-
beat them.
I don't
They
know if
lost
you-
to fucking the Rams, bro. They let the Rams put up 44. That's embarrassing.
We're getting some guys back off 10 days rest.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I don't care if we lose this game. We gotta win the 3 after.
I need your whole team to pee in a cup.
I'm not worried about their Bills, honestly.
The Bills.
The Bills.
The Buffalo Bills.
Y'all worried about the Bills? Bills. It is what it is.
You worry about the Bills. DTE on my ass. I also want another high noon
I got you.
king.
Can I get one too?
Power should be free. I gotta pay for all this electricity.
I'm not gonna lie. I
don't
watched.
like how bills work. You know.
Let me just use it. You know, you're not using it.
Listen, can't you just give me how much money do you fucking need? You're telling. You know what's crazy?
Thanks.
You pay a bill, right? And then they hit you up like, "Hey, can you give us some more money?" All right, fine. 2 months in a row, that's cool. And then 3 months in a row. Guess what? You paid your bills last month and this month. You know what they're gonna want next month? They're gonna want you to pay them again. Like, bro, I paid bills the past 3 months, 4 months. When does it end? Get a fucking job, bro. I gotta give you guys money every fucking month.
it's fucking
you're
bullshit.
This is greedy shit. Right
I don't
now,
ask
bro.
people for bills.
Do I ask any of you guys money every
No.
single month? Yeah, you think I was an asshole, right?
Right.
Actually,
But
Slim Jack
Xfinity
asked
thinks
me
I
for
can pay them
$5
every
all
month.
the time.
DTE wants money every single month. Get a fucking job. Christ.
It's some
I got
fucking
one.
bullshit. And then if
Yeah,
you don't pay it on
podcast.
time, then they shut you off.
I know, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Well, they actually give you a free 30 days if you don't pay your bill on time.
See, there you go. That's what they should.
Yeah,
should
you're
give me
allowed to be 2 months
360 days.
delinquent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know
You
what?
guys know that.
One time I went for
I've lost my job
You don't
before.
have to tell me. You know.
no, here they shut me off
They
because
shut you off. How long?
it was like a month.
Oh, a month. That's a month.
Oh, that's because you're white.
It's a month. What do you mean?
It's because you're Italian.
You gotta know how to talk to them.
But I didn't know. It wasn't my responsibility to know. I'm not going to expose the details. But it wasn't on me to know. I paid it, but it didn't get paid. I'll just say that. And I've done that before. You know, I've gotten notices at my other places I've lived. Mm-hmm. They'll send you. It'll be 3 months. They'll put something on your door. Hey.
So, not to expose nobody, but isn't it how they put it on the door? You can't slide it under.
Right.
Why are you telling all my neighbors I'm delinquent?
Dude, one time I had
I've never gotten it on the door.
My last apartment.
Me neither.
Yeah. My last apartment, I got a slid under my door. Let me finish. Not what you're thinking. Because there was an inspection. It was like, oh, it's the biannual inspection. Like halfway through the year they come look at it. But then my last week I was there, the person across from me got evicted. I saw the big shit pasted on their door. You know what I mean? The big letters, this is from the court, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, damn. Not a whole building, you know you're getting evicted. And then the rest of the week, I heard arguing across the hall all week. Getting evicted right before Christmas gotta fucking suck, dude. I feel for you. But, man, you couldn't have slid that under the door. I don't need to know they're getting evicted.
Yeah.
I think we're having an issue again. Hold up, guys. Let's pause real quick. All right. Sorry about that, everybody.
I know.
You know, not that you guys had to win.
We had to pay podcast bills again.
Yeah, we got cut off
with the fucking
we
bills.
were 1 month delinquent.
And then your landlord talking about some shit. Hey, I ain't got rent from you in 3 months. Where's my money? My money? You coming in my house talking about your money? That sounds crazy. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how much more shit I got to give you, bro? I paid you last month and the month before. Is that not enough?
No.
Imagine someone giving you money every month. If he goes missing 1 month, you're going to start bitching. Free money just given to you. You know what I mean? DT damn near free money.
If Luigi Mangione shot his landlord, that would be a liberal holiday.
Yeah.
Abolish landlords.
Yeah.
Well, every liberal would have...
Eat the Rich is fat as fuck right now.
Yeah, Eat the Rich is really enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
But... there's this whole thing about abolishing landlords and how landlords are scumbags. First of all, somebody has to own that building you live in. And you don't have enough money to own it.
Somebody has to be the lord.
Listen, you got to pay somebody.
Hey, if we're paying you, though, fix my shit.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility.
There's some bad landlords out there.
No, the thing is...
I just had one.
It's either they don't fix it or they take the matter into their own hands and fix it for nothing, and they do a bad job.
Yeah.
And they do a ghetto-ass job.
Because they're just a landlord, not a fucking carpenter.
Yes,
or
and
something.
they try to give you some bullshit. It's like, I got to live here. Like,
Yeah.
I saw them. There's a hole in one place I lived. There was a hole in the wall, and this whole time I thought it was like an intake vent.
Yeah.
For like to circulate the air. No, it's just they just put a grate in front of a hole. It's yeah. That was him. That's the landlord special.
Got to.
It's the landlord special. He was a tall Chinese man.
Oh, I think you were telling me about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he was funny.
You guys smoke weed in his house. Fuck it.
I did. And
Statute of limitations is up.
Yeah, one time he pulled up like I just smoked.
Yeah.
He was like, I was in the area.
Dude, my maintenance people did that too. It was like a random day I had off from work because they were like doing electrical work or whatever. So I had the day off. I just smoked weed maybe like 10 minutes before maintenance comes in. I'm taking a shit and I hear knocks on my door. I'm like, oh man, let me hurry up. And so I get in there. They're already opening the door before I can get in there. I'm like, hey, relax. And then, yeah. And then I'm like, they're like maintenance. They're reporting a leak from downstairs. So they went in my bathroom and I was like, listen, guys, sorry. I was like, sorry, I was in the bathroom. That's why I didn't get the door. And then they're like, we got to take a look at your bathroom. I'm like, well, you know what I mean?
It smells
You can't
good.
knock for 2 minutes and think someone's pissing, you know what I mean? Or whatever. So, yeah. That shit stunk, and they had to go right up in there. I was like, sorry. And then, like, my drain had some problems. They're like, I'm going to come back and fix this. They never did. Then I'm like, hey, I got this. The handle broke off my oven door, and they never fixed that either. I put 2 tickets in. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm like,
I'm lucky here. They
must be hiring. They need a maintenance technician.
They're hiring, and guess what? They have plenty of leasing opportunities. They can decide that. Like a bunch of people were moving out the same month I was moving out. So, thank God. Apartments suck. They don't suck. Just, you know what? This might be hard to believe. This might be hard to believe, listeners, but don't get an apartment in a white trash area, and I'll leave it at that.
Why not?
Take your guess. Take your guess.
What? You don't like Tuesday evening shindigs and hullabaloos?
No, I don't like the Tuesday domestic violence. I heard a lot in my apartment. I felt bad one time. There was definitely a moment where 100% some woman was getting smacked around by her boyfriend or her husband or something like that. But understand, I feel like I might have told the story in the pod before. Understand, I was fighting against General Radon in Elden Ring with my friend, so we were playing together online. So I'm fighting for my fucking life. This lady's fighting for her fucking life. And I heard 2 distinct smacks, and then I heard a baby cry and a woman cry. I didn't know what they were saying because it was all in Spanish. I believe it was a Mexican family that lived in my building.
Oh my
God. But I say that because they're speaking in Spanish. But
well, maybe they were.
I had to text my buddy after like dying for the 3rd time. Like, hey man, I'm like someone's like getting beat up. I'm like I gotta listen for like 5 minutes. Then I didn't hear anything for a minute. I'm like, well, it ain't my business to call the cops. So I went back to General Rodon and tell you what, we got it right after that fucking try.
Nice.
I just needed a little breather. So
yeah. That's so fun.
She's okay. I hope she's okay.
That's crazy.
And then I heard this guy break out of my downstairs neighbor's window one time, and the cops tackled him. And I remember he started crying, and I heard the cop go, "Why the fuck are you crying?" This is like, what the fuck you crying? What the fuck you crying for? And then I think I called off to work the next day because I was up for like 3 hours because it was this woman screaming and crying to the police. He never pays for anything. He was probably sick of paying bills just like I am.
Yeah,
I don't know. He was a scorned, boyfriend or something like that, breaking into the girl's house.
Wasn't there a fight that happened outside of your window too?
Oh, there was 3 women that were fighting right outside my window
for
one
like
night.
an hour.
No, for like 2 hours they were yelling, and then they were fighting for an hour from like 3 to 6 a.m. Mind you, this is Monday morning technically, so Sunday night, right? This is from like Monday 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. I did call off to work the next day because I didn't get any fucking sleep. The police came, they were screaming, "Bitch, bitch." It was like a women's WWE triple threat match. They were grabbing each other's hair, they were slamming and rolling each other on the ground. They must have been wasted. I don't know how you get that turned at 3 a.m. on a fucking Sunday.
Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks versus Jazz.
They were going crazy. It was pretty cool. I wish I took a video, but I was like kind of scared that if they saw me like looking out at the window, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
You should have been crispin.
I was respecting their privacy. I was pissed because I had to work the next day.
He made a me and he was crispin on the weed.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I made a me and I gave him the soy face and a soul patch.
Yeah, it was good.
He looks awesome. And then the best... I think my funniest apartment drama was this woman calling her boyfriend or whatever. Like, she called him gay like 100 times at like 4 in the morning. I was playing Resident Evil in my living room. She's like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That's why you like dick and pussy, you F-word, ass N-word." She said that like 5 times. "Yeah, you like dick and pussy. You're fucking gay." I remember she said that 3 times. "Yeah, that's why you like dick and pussy."
That's funny as hell.
F-word, ass N-word. "You like dick and pussy. Get the fuck out of here." It was so funny. I literally was like laughing out loud.
That's hilarious.
I distinctly remember shopping with the merchant in Resident Evil 4 remake.
That's
What
funny.
are you buying? "You like dick and pussy."
I'm trying to buy some dick and pussy.
Bum, bum, bum. You like dick and pussy.
It was awesome.
Boop, boop, boop.
What's that again?
That's the market in Final Fantasy VII.
Fantasy 7. That's right.
Do.
Shout out Final Fantasy
I'm
7.
in for a rough one. I just popped this sweeter Zin.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We're
try
in-
mine once I finish the noon.
Oh, it's international love. We worldwide with our nicotine over here.
Y'all been on a Zen kick lately.
Well, I'm trying
It's
not
good
to
for
vape
you.
because it's cringe.
It's good for you.
Mhm.
It's good for you. Right.
Zin puts lead in your pencil.
Nicotine does raise your testosterone. That's why we're all jacked to the gills.
But not vapes.
No, definitely not vapes.
You're sucking something. So
Yeah.
you're sucking the
I had a
testosterone.
very-
You suck a
out your
vape, you'll
breath.
fucking suck anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a very clean 300-pound squat last week. I attribute that to the Zin.
Okay.
I was still nicked up.
I was bricked up.
Now Dame is what I like to call a sociopath, and he had a whole chest day with a Zin in. And mind you, so think of it this way: I don't swallow the spit when I'm zinning. This man had a Zin in while benching. So the spit is going right back down.
Oh, he's
Like,
laying back.
yeah, oh man, crazy. And he took it out when we get in the sauna. I was like, you had that thing in the whole time?
Hey, then we got in the sauna. I got another one in.
Ah.
He gave me another.
Oh no, that's dangerous.
He was putting up numbers.
Tobacco in the sauna.
You can
love
I
enjoy
was in
it
the
for
sauna,
6
yeah.
minutes.
It's nice.
It feels good. In the
I
sauna.
feel like you're more susceptible. I don't know. I'm making this
First
up.
time you feel like
Raises your heart
if
rate.
you take
a
a
little.
Zen,
I would think
if you-
lightheadedness or something.
If you take a Zen
Nah.
for the first time and you're in the sauna, you might die. You might
Yeah.
feel like you're about to die. But
Now I'm used to the
Yeah.
6s, but those 9s, bro, those 9s make me feel high and make me feel like I'm gonna throw up.
nice, dude.
Yeah, those are nasty.
Yeah.
the day before Thanksgiving, it was the first time doing 2 6s.
Fuck
I
you.
was drinking a lot. I was at Renshaw's that night.
Ah,
I was drinking
nice.
a lot.
Shout out
That's the
Renshaw.
night you were
Shout out
at
to the shop.
what is it, Coyote Joe's?
I was like, we were at the country bar here.
Yeah.
Someone bum me up. All right. We can't give Shabuzi any more play on this podcast, bro. He's like joining the John Taffer ranks, or someone who keeps coming up for some reason.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because I that night I kept fucking. You always do that thing where you're like fucking shot of whiskey.
Yeah,
I kept saying
get
that
him
night.
Someone bought me up a double shot of Patron.
I love doing that for songs. Like,
Fucking Jack Daniels got a history.
Someone pull me up a
baby.
double shot of Bumpy.
but you're still on my fucking mind.
Shout out Bumpy Face.
Ooh, I used to think I was so cool mixing Seagram. I would literally, before I'd like go out, I'd get a Seagram's Bumpy Face gin, a Faygo Moon Mist, and a Black and Mild wine, baby. I wanted to go.
Like-
I was living the ratchet. I wanted the
you were
ratchetness
like
of
you
it
were like
all.
a Pontiac crackhead.
Yeah, I was doing that all on purpose. I wasn't, you know.
Yeah, because you were on crack.
now we
Remember
drink
Flair's
good stuff.
crack era?
I did. I wish I had a crack
Was I
era.
asleep?
Bro, he fucking stole your TV.
Yeah, I
Man,
did.
I was wondering where my CRT went.
Took it to the pond. Took it to the pond, then got it back.
How much can I
And
get
sold
for
it
this?
back.
$20, $40, at least $60.
At least a rock. 1 rock, 2 rock, at least 3. At least 3 in a pipe. I'll find a lighter.
I'll find a
There
I
is-
wish I had a crack face. I would have been so skinny, man. I would have been
You
hot.
know how like Michael Scott was doing improv and he's like, there's no situation more exciting than a gun. In TV,
Oh, yeah.
in,
Freeze FBI.
he's like, he told me he has a gun, but he couldn't show me. But the most exciting moment in TV, no matter what the situation is Les Gold saying, "Call the cops." There's nothing more dramatic than a Jewish a Jewish pawn store owner saying, "Call the cops." Call the cops. After he threatened to beat that man's ass. We'll kick your fucking ass. You see that guy over there? He'll beat your ass. You see that guy over there? He'll beat your ass. And then I'm going to beat your ass. And then 30 seconds later, call the cops.
No one's ass.
How do
is
we go
beat.
from that to call the cops?
Yeah, right.
I wish they still filmed that. We could try and get on there.
I
They let us
get
record an
like
episode in
I
there.
get Facebook groups that are like recommended for me. It's like hardcore pawn fans.
Hell yeah.
And what's weird is it's got to be like an Indian man posting this stuff because they just post a picture of the family like not at the pawn shop, like doing other stuff off their Instagram. Hardcore pawn set for a comeback in 2025. They're not set for a comeback,
Hell no.
but they're like spreading false news about the show. And it's a bunch of white boomers in the comments. Oh my God, Les is such a badass. Seth is so cool. Ashley is so stern.
Stern but fair.
I used to have to make food for these people, and none of them were polite.
Hell yeah. Did they come into the restaurant?
Yeah, they used to come to Kaku, and they would they would like make us feel how we make Subway workers feel.
Oh.
You know,
I don't
they
think
would
I
make
ever
us
made
hate
anything
them.
fun.
Damn.
You know?
Well, they know.
Yeah, they're the ones who invented it.
See, everyone else found out the annoying customers. Be like, yeah, that guy sucks. Don't make his food. I'd be like, okay, cool. As soon as he comes in, I'm taking a leak for the next 10 minutes.
We had
I use
nicknames
the
for
bathroom.
customers too. I thought about Chintzy Eric the other day.
Oh, we had a customer who came in and complained about the portion every fucking day. It's kind of chintzy. The rolls. We told him to go get sushi at the grocery store.
So
I don't
yeah.
like their sushi.
So
I bet
he
you don't.
he would say, you know, can you make it like how this place makes it? Because they make them, and he has a gesture to where the roll. First of all, there's
The
no
sushi
sushi
roll.
roll this big.
Yeah.
He's
You're
like
doing
literally
you're doing like The Rock.
Yeah, I'm
Like
watching-
Jay-Z.
Like imagine like the Soulja Boy S. He's like doing that size of a sushi roll, and he's like, that place makes them like that. Can you make them big? And we're like, yeah, we can make them big, but we got to double charge you because that's double the product.
Yeah.
Well, it's $8 over there and it's $5 over there. Can you just And
that's crazy.
And then he's like,
that's insane.
He's like,
They're
your rolls are a little chintzy. And I haven't heard that word since my mom. So ever since then, he became Chintzy Eric. And then there was Skimpy John because he said, your bowls are a little skimpy. The portion is skimpy. Motherfucker, pay for the extra protein or shut the fuck up.
He wanted like a double tortilla Chipotle burrito size sushi roll.
Yeah, he wanted a fucking futomaki from a little shitty like hole in the wall sushi joint that doesn't make very good sushi to begin with. And he's like, make it big. Can you make it big? Yeah, I can make it big, but
can't you make it like these guys? Imagine going to McDonald's. Can't you make me a Whopper like that? Can't you flame broil the patty?
Guy was a fucking asshole.
McDoubles
And then if he ever had to wait more than 15 minutes, like
I'm losing patience.
No. You tell him like it'll be about 15, 20 minutes. If it gets to 22, my receipt says it's been 22 minutes. I'm losing hope.
Oh, that's what I'm
losing
hope.
I'm losing hope.
Losing hope, like I'm his fucking Lord and Savior.
I'm losing hope.
I hope he's a CEO somewhere.
I hope he gets shot. Honestly, if
there
he,
we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
If
We
he
found
gets
one.
shot and dies,
Bro, that's
I
evil.
might celebrate that one. I might go to his funeral like the guy. Showed up to my biggest hater's funeral to make sure he died.
Yo, chill.
Just to really like touch his face, make sure he's dead.
Don't put that evil on him. Wish that he gets assassinated.
Oh.
At least let him go out with a silenced pistol.
And he'd always
Yeah,
come
yeah.
with his daughter and like his son. And I'm like, I already know in 15 years, these kids are going to be insufferable
kids.
at Jimmy John's and fucking Subway. Either that or you're embarrassing the fuck out of these kids. It's fucking embarrassing, bro.
Brother, let me tell you,
Chintzy Eric. If I ever see you in public, Chintzy Eric, I'm on your ass.
Bing,
And
bing,
and
bing.
he trains at Title Boxing, like a little boxing gym, like for like fitness.
I box.
I do boxing, motherfucker.
It's like being a vegan.
This 22 ain't gonna be stopped by your fist, brother.
I'm gonna punch that
son,
bullet.
22.
And he's like a little scrawny fuck. Like, all it takes is one weightlifter to grab him, and it's over. One rocket ship, daddy daycare style.
He
it's
got
over.
chintzy muscles. He got chintzy muscles.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
muscles are chintzy.
His fists are chintzy.
I'm losing hope.
You got the Bowflex at the crib. You got the bow.
So
I'm losing hope. It's
losing-
crazy.
I'm
Who
losing
else was
hope.
there? Any other notorious?
I have another one that comes to mind. Flair really didn't like this guy. Neither did Kai, our friend who also worked there. Evan, the Poke God.
Oh my god! I never made this guy's bowl because I never made this guy's food because everyone always said this guy was just like a fucking prick. Like anything he ordered came with like I shit you not like 8 instructions.
Yeah.
And I was like, if that guy ever comes in, I'm not fucking doing a thing for him. And he'd always come in like the last 30 minutes. He'd never
Yeah.
come in open middle of the day. He'd always
And he
come in
insisted on sitting and eating.
so you couldn't get the fuck out of there. And
So
clean
the
around him.
Poke God Evan, he would order a bowl and he'd be like, "Can you put white rice on this side, brown rice on the other side?" I'm like, "Okay."
No one asked for that besides him.
No problem. But then it would get to, okay, in one mixing bowl, because you mix the protein up with stuff. In one
bowl.
mixing bowl, I want my salmon with this sauce. And in the other bowl, I want my tuna with this sauce. Now put the tuna on the brown rice, put the salmon on the white rice, and then put the toppings on this side, and then put the avocado right in the middle.
Oh,
make,
my goodness.
Make it
Yeah.
look nice, he would say.
Here's a
Make
good-
it look nice.
here's a good way
These
of putting
people,
it.
I feel like this is insane to me.
You know, it's appropriate if you tip. I haven't seen a dime from that bastard.
I put it
Not
like
at
this
all.
way.
Yeah, I definitely
If-
think it's appropriate.
If
you
no
do.
one's following this, imagine
Totally fine.
If no one's following this, imagine going to a restaurant and being like, "Yeah, can you make this menu item, but can you dirty 4 times as many dishes
Pretty much.
as required?" to
And
make
I'm
it?
not going to tip you
And
to do it.
Not because I have a shellfish allergy, because this is just how I want it. He's one of those. I don't want my food touching. Probably. Fucking
No, he
picky
just
eaters.
likes the way it looks. He would end up mixing it later on towards
Why
the end
don't
of
you
the bowl.
make one, Eric?
this guy had a mom that like over coddled him or something.
This guy looked like
Yeah.
a redditor too. Like he was a fucking dork. He was a dork of all dorks.
One time, this is where I got fed up with him. He's like doing his usual half brown rice, half white rice, divided in the middle. But in the middle, can you put the greens? Because greens was an option as a base. He's like, I want a stripe of white rice, a stripe of green, stripe of brown. And he proceeded to call it Poke 3 ways. And I never hated a customer more in my life.
How about I give you 3 hits to the side of the
How
top?
about I give you a
3
3
rights
piece?
and 1 left. bing, 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 bing.
And it's just like, I know you don't do this at Chipotle. I know you don't do this there. I know you don't go to Qdoba like this.
Oh, if you ask for, can I get 3 stripes of rice at Chipotle? They're fucking throwing the barbacoa in your face. They're throwing that toxic sludge, piping hot.
They're definitely chincing your
They're gonna
chicken
gi-
scoop.
They're gonna give you that fluoride stare.
They're spitting in it. They're gonna grab a fly off the line. Yoink, boom.
That stare.
They're gonna just stare at you.
They're giving you that fucking that stare through your soul.
The McDonald's double shift, end of the double shift stare.
Yeah.
They don't even look at you.
Huh?
Another one. I thought of another customer, Heather. Heather used to come in with her whole family, which was just kids, and maybe her husband sometimes. And she owned like an eyeglass company or something. And mind you, so we're in a very affluent area. I forgot to mention these people.
Neighborhood.
These people have money.
Yeah.
These people have more than money. Yeah. Like if the dad died or the mom died, the rest of the family would be fine for like 50 years easily.
Jeez.
So Heather would come in with her family, and she would order a bowl which came with 4 scoops of protein. So think of it this way: like if you order a rotisserie chicken from Subway, you order a foot long. You know how that's like 2 scoops. She would get 1, and then she would be like, "I want to portion my other scoop into the other 2 bowls I'm ordering." Okay, no problem. Fine. All right, sure. You want to get around the extra protein? Fine. You're not having me give you extra, so okay, fine. It's a legendary Jewish tactic. I understand. But the thing that pissed me off was she wants a side of rice for the baby. Always for the baby. Like, can I get a side of rice for the baby? Like, saying for the baby means I'm not going to charge you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely charging you.
For the baby.
For the baby.
But it's not for the baby.
No.
It was for the baby.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still charging you because I have to charge you for it.
It's food. Bro, we're not giving out pup cups over here. We're not feeding dogs. Oh, here's some shit that fell on the floor.
I don't give a fuck
You
if
know?
the baby
Like
is
a-
3 days old.
Like a side
I'm
of
still
rice is a
charging.
cup of water.
And y'all's rice ain't like everyone else's.
It's
rice.
sushi rice.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you feeding sushi rice to a baby?
'Cause it's for the
vinegar
baby.
coated rice. It's for the baby.
For the baby.
And then can I get a side of edamame for the baby? Not edamame. Edamame for the baby.
Because she's a mommy.
She's a mom.
And then I remember one time Heather had 3 bowls and 3 soups, 3 miso soups. She dropped the whole tray and then asked for a towel like she was going to be efficiently cleaning it. And I just shook my fucking head because the line was full. I was like, I'll come out there. I got it. And then proceeded to want us to remake her food for free. Bitch, you dropped it.
Oh, did you?
Kaku made us, yeah.
Now the consensus was that the owner fed into these people
Yeah.
All
the
day.
owner got
because
walked
he's
on
raking
by
in the
them.
money. So
Yeah.
of course it's easy for him.
Oh, I charge them $2.50 for Diet Coke, dude. This is the same guy who didn't let us drink canned beverages because he would sell them for $2.50
now,
when
in
it
his
cost
defense-
him 40 cents.
In his defense, he did come to us, the both of us. And he's like, all right, you guys can drink the canned shit for free. And we were just ready to take him to the fucking cleaners at that point. I was drinking like 5 cans of shit every day.
Okay.
2 or 3 LaCroix.
Okay.
Couple Diet Cokes. You were good for a couple Sprites. Okay. He'd be like, and then I remember he told, he's like, you guys got to slow down.
Okay,
He's like-
let me put it in perspective for you. Even if
but he
we
also said
drink,
no to both our raises. So
even if we forget the raise. Even if we drink 10 cans in one day, that's $4.
ain't shit.
$4 fucking dollars.
That's $4.
That
going
could be
to-
$22 I make.
That goes to
I know gas station,
My
man.
son
I know
college
gas
fun,
station.
dude. My son college, dude. Did he have kids?
Yeah,
Plural.
yeah, 2 boys.
Thank God, dude.
He's a fucking cheap bastard.
He was cheap.
He also Momo.
Did you ever? Did you ever have a moment where you like said no to a customer that you really liked? Because I definitely have one.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. What was it?
I think I told King George that we had no more spicy tuna, and he got like visibly upset. Well, can't you make more? I'm like,
No.
well, my fucking boss is an arrogant prick, and he won't tell anybody how to make it. So no, I cannot.
One time, someone brought their puppy in the store,
Oh,
and I love
no.
dogs. I
No.
really love dogs. I gave both my dogs a hug this morning before I left the house. And this girl brought in her puppy, cute puppy. But I was like, hey, is that a service animal? They're like, no. I'm like, okay, can you take it outside, please? It's a fucking restaurant. Fucking white people.
That's a violation, dude.
Everyone said this 1,000 times, but white people, you can't bring your dogs fucking everywhere, man.
Did you see a video of the
can't.
lady who brought the beagle in Costco?
No.
So this black
That's a
guy
violation.
goes up to a lady at the checkout at Costco. That ain't even no service animal. You can't bring that fucking dog in here. And the second he says that, the dog starts barking.
Yeah, that's
He's like,
why.
look at that dog barking and shit. That ain't no service animal.
Point proven.
And
yeah.
everybody in the comments is on the dog side because the dog was just chilling until then. But he's right. You can't bring that dog in there. He's like pissing and shitting and barking and shit.
I'm firm with that. I mean, I remember when I went to Portland, I was surprised that they had like dog. They had every menu at every restaurant had a part for the dog.
Oh my god.
That's
Portland?
So fucking,
Yeah,
That makes sense.
they have pup cups galore over there.
I'm not mad at that.
They have dog social media apps.
Oh,
I just looked.
Dog
Cats
social media
cats aren't
apps.
perfect.
dog dating apps.
Dog,
People leave them
dog
alone,
people
dude.
gotta stop acting like dogs are all so holier than thou. These dog people, I swear, they think a dog's life is more important than a human life. Oh, we got Milo on the stage. What's up?
People leave their cats at home, which I appreciate.
Exactly.
Where they should be. At the home.
what bothers me about these dog people is they act like we should be coddling to their dog like it's a child.
Yeah.
It's a fucking pet at the end of the day. I understand dogs are a part of the family. I'm not making that argument. But they're not a part of my family. That's all. I don't want to see your fucking chihuahua in any store I'm in. Unless it's a service. Listen, service animal, the dog notifies you to take your medicine before you pass out. He's serving a purpose. I understand. But to bring your fucking dog in your bag, I can't go nowhere without my dog. Stay the fuck home.
Grow up.
Stay the fuck home. Get DoorDash. Stay the fuck home.
Restaurants is
Yeah.
where I really draw the line. Get your
Yeah.
fucking dog
Restaurants is
outta
crazy.
here.
But dogs can get you laid.
Yeah.
Not
as
really.
much as cats.
It's a conversation
Well, I will say
starter.
cats
so,
have gotten
so
me
could
laid
being
in
tall,
some way or another.
You
but-
know? It's
but
a
dog-
conversation starter.
You go out in the world with your dog. Oh my God, he's so cute. What's his name? Are you single?
It's a conversation
How big's
starter.
your cock? That's how it goes.
It's an in.
yeah.
How long do you last?
So I get it.
You know,
and
back
they're
in
loyal.
Back in the day when America was good, you know, people used to have kids. Now they get pets. Now they get a cat or a dog. And they
Yeah.
act
Mm-hmm.
like, I can't be out all night. I gotta go feed Tony.
My fur
Like Tony wasn't born to live in the wild.
It's a good
True.
excuse. Dude.
Like you didn't
Tony.
rob that dog of all its survival instincts.
Yeah.
It's a good
Fucking
excuse
dog
you
will
want to get out
die
of
if
work.
you don't feed it for 5 days.
Hey, can you work overtime? Oh, I gotta feed my dog. I gotta let my dog out. I gotta let my dog in.
Fucking domesticated cats and dogs probably think they're living in Nazi Germany, like in America.
Well, cats. You know, here's where
Cats for
cats
sure.
are interesting because if you die in your home with a dog, they won't eat you. If you die in the home with a cat, you're getting eaten on day 3.
Yeah,
The second they run out of the kibble or whatever, if they can't open the wet food, oh yeah, you're getting eaten on day 3.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I know which one of my cats would eat me
Milo.
on day 2. No,
Milo.
Piper.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say
That was my
Piper.
first
She
guess,
checks
too.
me when I'm sleeping sometimes. She licks me to make sure I'm still there.
Hit you with the.
Cause she's like, pulse? Got a little bit.
She waiting.
She will eat me in day 2.
I think my dog would eat me though, because I've had a bunch of dogs. This dog is a year old right now, and when she sees you eating, she'll go over to like her food bowl and start pawing at it and trying to bring it to you, like you fucking greedy bastard. Like I've never seen. That's just rude, honestly. Trained her better than that.
I think goldfish would eat you too if they got the chance.
I think a beta fish would for sure too.
Sigma
They're
fish.
mean. The Sigma fish. Ooh.
Yeah,
You
he's
can't
got-
keep two of them together because they fight.
He has a gun.
He has a gun. What about
They're
this?
they're
wanna
born
give
with
a-
a gun.
Just want to give a quick shout out to the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
Pirates of the
Just watched
Caribbean.
it. Class.
What'd you think?
Classic.
What'd you
Classic.
think?
Classic. I don't really. You got to watch the first one, but like the first one makes you hate like watching the first one. Just feel after you watch it, you're just kind of like pissed off because like the rest are so much better.
Oh, really? Mm.
I mean, 4 is kind of whatever, but I think 3 is where it peaks.
I've only seen the one with the guy with the hentai beard with the
Oh, the tentacles.
tentacles.
Oh,
Davy Jones.
Yeah.
Davy Jones.
What is that? Dead
like-
man's
That's
chest.
the second one.
Yeah, that's the second one. He's in the second.
I saw that with zero
what's the
context.
third one?
from
At
the
World's
first one.
End or something?
Yeah, at World's End.
Yeah.
That one was like the highest
Infinity
grossing
World.
movie ever for a while.
Johnny Depp still dresses like that fucking guy.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a
Yeah.
5th. I think he got kicked off.
Having a
during the
girlfriend
trial.
shit in your bed
Have
makes
y'all
you do
seen him?
weird
Because
things.
Dame has. Have y'all seen him? I haven't seen them all.
No.
I've seen maybe one.
I've
I've
only
seen the
that
first
second
3. I saw 3. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked them when I was younger. They're cool.
Cool.
The
cool,
fourth
cool.
one is actually pretty good.
Dun,
They have some
dun,
like
dun,
really
dun,
cool
dun, dun,
cinematic
dun,
parts.
dun,
Like
dun.
I don't know if you've ever seen that like GIF or meme where the guy's like walking off the boat and it's just like being destroyed around him.
Yeah.
That's from Pirates of the Caribbean, the fourth one.
Okay. I know the one where he's like.
I think banger
Oh,
song.
no, that's the third one. It's the third one actually.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Kingdom Hearts 3, pretty cool world.
Oh, that was so much fun. The Pirates of the Caribbean world. I like that.
It's
one.
cool how they did that. It made Sora look all realistic.
I like forget those are Disney movies because they're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like good.
I was on
They're, like,
Disney
legit.
watching those.
Shout to Disney Plus. Shut the shit in the bed. Johnny Depp's girlfriend. You know she dated Elon Musk too. Mm-hmm. That girl's a fucking wreck, bro. But hey, I hate Elon Musk. I'll give him credit for one thing. He asked for her to cosplay Mercy from Overwatch, and took pictures and posted them on the internet.
King.
So I'm like,
Classic.
that was like, damn. I guess Elon Musk is human.
And then he had Amber Turd.
That was the most human
drop a
thing he ever
turd.
did.
He's like, now I want you to shit on my chest and
I want
sit
you to
on
shit
it.
on my
Yeah, smear that shit like it's LA.
He does have a chest that looks like he gets shit on.
He
Yeah.
he
has
has
a
like
platter.
I don't think
Yeah.
he would do it, but he does have that kind of chest.
he wears
Flatter
like an
chest.
inflatable suit. He looks like a fat piece
I
of
like
shit
him. I
and then
like him.
skinny like
He's
every
my
other
favorite
day.
billionaire.
My favorite billionaire, if I had to pick,
Well, my favorite is Carl Icahn, but
it's not Lawrence Stroll.
No,
Carl
Really?
who?
Carl Icahn.
I'm extremely angry.
Who's that?
He's just like, I think he's Jewish, but he was poor. He was like, so he got into Princeton, and the way he paid for Princeton is like gambling with his teachers. Like he was playing poker to pay his tuition and room and board. So he came up.
Is
like
that the 21 guy?
No.
21 was a good movie, but Kevin Spacey fucking ruins everything.
Think you can beat the system?
I
Kevin
like
Spacey
21.
he got a gorilla catalog.
He does. He does have a gorilla catalog. Call of Duty 21.
Call
Bro,
of Duty,
Call of
21.
Duty, oh.
I'm sure there's others, but those are the
Yeah.
ones that matter.
I mean, if he didn't get that allegation, he could have ran up for president just off the Call of Duty
Probably,
campaign.
yeah. Didn't he have House of Cards? Wasn't he in that?
yeah,
yeah.
American Beauty.
It
Yeah.
fell off
Oscar winner.
after his allegation.
Yeah, he did fall off. And what did he even do? He just like
Oh, look at this
He young just-
boy. I want to fuck this young
okay, so it was
Yeah,
so
but I bet if it was
were
a
they
young girl,
underage
he would've
boys?
got off with probation.
underage boy.
Okay, I know he boy hugger, man. I know he boy hugger, dude, but
Those old Japanese bosses when they called gay dudes with boy huggers.
oh, he boy hugger,
boy
man.
hug. I don't like George St. Pierre. He boy hug.
He boy hugger, man.
I'm like, what? Yeah, Kevin Spacey was trying to fuck a bunch of little boys. Oh, look at this young boy.
Boy huggers are scary.
Oh, he boy hugger, dude.
Like pedophiles, you mean?
No, just you
Boy,
you
Gay
go-
people.
You pull
The
up to a
pay
party, and a guy you thought
I'm a hugger.
a guy that you used to know, and he was straight, and then you see him. It's been a while,
We're flicking up.
and
Hey,
sorry,
And he hugs you hard?
mid episode selfie there. You knew him back in the day. He was straight, and then he tries to hug you, dude. Like, what the hell?
A hug's harmless, though. A hug's harmless.
No, he tries to hug you both arms above the shoulder.
Now, if he picks you up, you ever see like someone try to, bro? You ever see some guys do that? They like hug real tight to a girl and they try to pick her up a little bit. Bro, that's
what
a
I
body.
do if I'm really horny.
That's a body. Yeah, you do that to a girl you're already fucking. First of all, yeah.
when I'm really horny.
It's like that Bend the Down and Drake
Oh, come
video
here.
where he's like talking to the girl. Oh, it's been so long since I seen you. How you doing? You just looking at him the whole time like, who is this?
I remember, shit. Nathan, Austin. You lifted up Nathan.
yeah, I carried him like a
You
newlywed.
carried your
It was
boy.
beautiful.
Give him the
Mind you,
bridal
Nathan's
carry.
like 6'6" or something.
He's about over 200.
Woo.
Oh, yeah. So
And
you
then I squatted him, like front squatted him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Shout out Nathan.
We hope you're listening.
Shout out.
who did I get into a wrestling match with at your house? You and Cam's house. Were you there that
There was a
night?
lot of wrestling.
There
in the
was
UFC
you and
event.
there was Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was me and Calvin.
That's what we had a UFC party, and then a bunch of wrestling happened after drinks were drank.
This was a
between
year
a bunch
ago.
of boys. This is what happens when you get like a group of boys together. It's just like you can't. Shit starts happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gets a little dangerous. It gets a little reckless.
When the group of Top Golf white guys get together
You grabbing a drink
and get drunk, like when the Top Golf white guys get drunk and get handsy,
They love doing like fake jujitsu.
yeah. Oh man.
Oh, he's putting him in a I don't know. the fucking-
Taiwanese Strebo.
yeah.
The Strebo.
I remember that was so like we were just that night escalated
Yeah, it started from arm wrestling and then went to
Yeah, it did.
to actual wrestling.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I'm renting that place. If they put a hole in the fucking drywall,
yeah. They clipped something. I remember something got broken.
was not. And then I'm like, guys, like chill the fuck out. And then like one girl goes up to Reezy. I'm not gonna name drop, but she was like, "Ugh, can you believe how so and so is dressed?" And Reezy's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
trying to watch this fucking.
I remember that.
What do you mean?
I remember that.
Like,
And
if you
then
know Reezy, like going up to him with something like that, that's like the dumbest. Like, what do you?
somebody's little brother who will not be named wanted to have us keep explaining the rules of MMA. So is this guy good? Is this guy?
Oh, yeah.
And me and Gio are just looking at each other like,
I
we,
know. I think I know. What you're
we
talking
should have
about.
watched this shit at the crib.
Would have had a
because-
better time at a bar, nonetheless.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Wouldn't have been some little brother there.
Yeah, that fucking man. That kid never shuts up. That kid never shuts up.
He
dude.
was-
He gets drunk and then he'll like sometimes he'll do coke and he never shuts the fuck up.
Oh, that kid does coke. That little kid.
I think so, yeah. Well, he's not really a little kid.
No, he's
he's
not.
a couple of years younger than us, but
Yeah, I mean,
God, he never shuts up, man. Such
know-
a goober. Shut up.
a goober.
Just shut up and watch the fucking fight. What we're trying to do.
You give a goober. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie.
Yeah.
If you give a goober a drink, he's gonna chug the whole thing.
Another thing I don't like in that demographic of people, like in the Top Golf white guy demographic of people, whenever, like, I know a lot about fighting. I know a lot about racing. These are sports I like. Whenever I show my glove or wheel knowledge, immediately they have to show that they know more than me. And they don't. Brother, shut the fuck up, take the knowledge, and maybe one day you'll know more.
Can we just talk?
Can
we just talk?
Yeah, why is it a dick swinging
Why you
contest?
always gotta rep a set, baby?
They love taking the stand. They love to take a stand.
It's male egos, man. What are you gonna do?
It's like you're. The only thing you're better at me then is being taller. That's it.
I think
That's it.
you know what's funny about
But
that?
I'm not going to tell you that. Like, okay, fine. Have what you want. Have every battle. But it makes me wonder, like, are you coddled by everybody? Do these people just tell you you're better? Matter of fact, show me a band.
No, I feel like
Show me a band.
I feel like those people they don't get told anything.
No. There's not much substance.
Yeah, and especially the
Fucking
group
gross.
we're talking about.
Oh, relax. Relax.
Boy,
They don't listen. They don't
boy,
listen.
oh boy.
And even if they do, even if they do listen, which they definitely don't,
No.
if anything, they're watching the shorts.
White
but
folks.
Yeah,
even then, I don't think they are. I recently got unfollowed by all of them. They finally caught back up to me because I've been unfollowed a lot of them. But
Okay.
I don't care. But anyways, even if they did listen, I don't think they would get this far. I think they'd get 10 minutes in and then their fucking attention span would be finished.
I feel like well, I feel like we need some context. So we got invited into a white group of people.
Yeah, very white.
We found our. This is it. That's all I'm gonna say. We got invited into a group of white people, and it was funny to observe. And here we are.
It was a very interesting group.
Yeah.
But not interesting like you want to talk to them, but interesting like you want to observe them. And you want to thank you and your friends for not being like them later.
That's a good way of putting it.
Shout out to the white people.
That's all.
You got your pen.
Shout out to dick swinging contest. Yeah, I do. I think that's a good.
Sorry, guys, we're having technical difficulty. There's a part of the podcast
My mic broke.
where it's gonna sound like Flair's in the other room.
Yeah.
and it's kind of
I'm
funny.
trying my best.
It
but
is funny.
we got to figure it out. These chords we get. This isn't the
think-
one that's fucked up, or the new one. You replaced one. We have another one. You have another one, right? You bought two. Remember?
No, I bought one.
Remember, it came with. You said it came two though.
I think I bought one. I can look,
Whatever.
but I just
Yeah,
moved.
the shit we got is cheap and it's falling apart.
Hey, what do you want us to do?
The mic's okay. So far, it hasn't been the mic at all. It's always been these cables.
I think what I missed when I peed. Sorry, pee check. Was dick swinging contest, and you know what people don't think about? That's why nerds don't have friends. Not because they're nerdy and they like nerdy shit. Bro, everyone like nerdy shit. Everybody like nerdy shit, right? What it is if you like go on Reddit or like I've been to anime conventions. If you talk to like some nerdy ass nerds, like they always have to have the last fucking word because maybe they got bullied, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's like, oh, now I can, have the upper hand against someone in some way because I know more about Genshin Impact or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Nerds be having dick swinging contests too. I know more about this. Well, I built my PC doing this. I've seen this many shows. I saw them.
No, I noticed that
Yeah.
whenever I'd go to when I was in my phase of buying retro video games real heavy, like during COVID and a little bit and after, I noticed that when you when you're in line behind a nerd,
Yeah.
and I'm a nerd,
Yeah.
so whatever, but like, and they're talking with the store owner it's almost like they're not having a conversation.
No.
They're both just sharing things.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just talking at each other. They're not really like, oh, really? That's interesting. No, they're just like, oh, yeah, well, I had this on my memory card, and I found it was a rare save on my memory card. It's like, oh, really? I had that too.
You played that game? I played this game. Remember?
Oh, I didn't like that game very much. I like the sequel, though. Oh, really?
No
well,
dialogue.
I like the third game, though.
It's just autism and Asperger's combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Aut burgers. Tism burgers.
So I think that group of dick swingers, the people who have to prove that they know more than you, but like it's about like cars, it's about fighting, it's about drive, it's about power. If we stay hungry, we devour. I think in that group it is a little bit of tism, but it's also like
bravado and
the people who listen, we're all very cool and funny and we're interesting. I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but when I talk to people sometimes and I see they don't have substance, I'm like, damn, they really are on the edge here. They're like trying to prove that they're like me, but they're not.
There's a point where
so I think it's just autism.
There's a point where an NPC can only there's a barricade at eventually.
He runs out of dialogue.
When they want to be like a real playable character,
Yeah.
they're stuck here.
Yeah.
It's a force field.
Yeah.
And they're trying so hard, but it's clear as day.
Yeah.
You exchange words with them.
And we don't have ego here. We're not egotistical people. We're not assholes.
Fuck what you mean, man. My shit don't stink, bro.
My
But-
shit smells like chocolate. My chocolate's like roses.
But what I mean by this is like we're all very self-aware and we're all very hyper-aware of people around us.
Yeah.
Our heads are always on a swivel and we're always listening, we're always watching. So it's like you got to keep your head on a swivel at all times, according
That's
to
our
World
message
Star.
here from this podcast.
No, that's why I got you with me because sometimes I'm too fucked up, and I got Austin with me. He's got his head on a swivel.
Before goon meant what it meant, I was the goon. The goon was the guy who stands in the corner.
Back
and
when your
observes.
nickname was Tackle.
Yeah, yep, that was my old one.
For like not even like a season. It was like almost. It was like fall.
2 months.
One
Tackle.
fall almost.
You tell people to call you Tackle now? They call
No.
me Tackle.
Actually, Antoine gave you the name.
Yeah.
Shout out
Antoine. Shout out not new, but shout out confirmed sex haver Twan.
Yeah. He's a dad.
kid,
Let's go.
Did he have the kid already?
Yeah. I think the
Awesome.
kid's like 2. That's why I'm
Whoa.
like not recent. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Kinda
No way.
recent. Yeah.
Can't be 2.
Yeah. And Stefan has a kid too. Another confirmed sex haver.
Yo.
I gotta-
we know people that be fucking, okay?
I wish, man. I gotta have sex, man. I keep hearing, I keep hearing about it.
There's no proof you had sex unless you had a child.
I mean, you
Face
don't see a
value.
little rugrat running around here.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I see a bunch of cats.
See,
child
Confirmed cat haver.
If I-
confirmed
childless cat
pussy
haver.
haver is
if I
different.
if I see now, I used to narrow it down to I'm either having a boy or an abortion, but
Relax.
for the bit. But now it's either we either have young Sheldon or we're giving him up for adoption. This kid better cure cancer or make a rocket or
You won't
something.
settle for
Otherwise,
like a
he
show-
gotta go.
You won't settle for like a Shohei Ohtani or something like that?
Yeah, superstar athlete. Fuck
What
yeah.
about Ish Smith?
He's just gonna be a little.
Yeah,
you.
why not?
He's gonna be like
he could
you.
give me tickets and also like he makes money.
He's gonna be like you. I mean, it depends on whose genes are stronger. I think your genes are stronger than anybody you messed with.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think there's anybody you're gonna have a procreate with that has a stronger personality than you.
Yeah, probably.
I think you're just gonna. It's gonna be like you, or he's gonna be like Ace or Adam. or
Yeah.
whatever.
I can't have no child, man. It's terrifying to go to jail. Any kid I raise is going to be like a fucking pillhead at an Amazon fulfillment center. That's like their ceiling.
No,
That's what I
man, don't
imagine.
say that.
It's
Don't
true.
say that.
It's true.
It's not true.
No, they'll be what you always wanted to be, a BlackRock CEO.
No, because then
They're going to be your landlord, and then they're going to collect bills.
Yeah.
They're going to collect bills on you.
He could be the person that calls DT for delinquent payments.
So-
That's a good one.
So, Dad, you're 2 weeks shy on my lunch money. I'm going to need you to sleep in the other room.
He's learning so
I'm
young.
sleeping with Mom tonight.
Dame, you're a confirmed sex haver.
Yeah.
Your daughter's going to be a
Confirmed sex
CEO
havers.
of BlackRock, surely.
She's gonna be. I don't know what she's gonna be. She
Probably-
wants to be a
She's
doctor.
going to be the first Republican
Nice.
woman president.
Probably astronaut, no big deal.
No, I'm not sending her up to
At least-
space unless she's going to Mars. Then she can go to Mars.
At least she doesn't want to be like a YouTuber. She just want to be a doctor. I'm pretty sure like all my
I want to be.
coworkers'
I want to
kids
be
gonna
Miss
YouTubers.
Beast. I want to be the female
Miss
Mr.
Beast.
Beast.
Madam Beast.
Mr.
Ooh, Mrs. Beast.
Beast. Mr. Beast. That ain't helpful. Classic.
Mr. Beast, do not come on the pod.
Mr. Beast, don't come within 100 feet of me.
No, he's scary.
You look.
He
I
is
don't like
kinda
his
scary.
face, man. That smile. It's like a
You know
dead
what's
smile.
crazy?
No, he's scary.
I
yeah.
don't think there's any YouTuber more people have an opinion on than Mr. Beast. Like everyone has some opinion on that guy in any way, shape, or form.
I'm glad Ace got out of his Mr. Beast face.
Oh, yeah, he grew up nice.
Yeah, he's like when I
I
asked
mean,
him
shit
like
for kids, man.
when I asked him like who do you want to meet? Like if you can meet anybody right now, he's like Mr. Beast because he has a lot of money and I could buy stuff and I could. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker really puts $100,000 in every video title and just that's all kids hear.
Whoa,
$100,000
money.
toy build, $100,000 jet plane challenge, $100,000 proctology exam. Motherfucker, not everything requires 100 bands.
You know what drives me? Mr. Beast always is.
You're
you
right.
Know,
$1 million.
Listen, if you give me $1 million, I know the video's gonna go crazy.
But all the money we make from our videos goes right back into the business to make more videos. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
That's
it
so
is.
crazy. He takes the money he makes and puts it from his business and puts it back into his business. What a fucking capital idea! God, I wonder if Coca-Cola does that. I wonder if Ford does that.
Did you
I
see?
wonder if GE does that.
Did you see they
Taking
had
money
they
and
had
putting it into
so
the business?
You
Chris-
think Apple does that?
I don't think so, man. I think Mr. Beast invented funding your business with money that came from the business. That's,
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
every month,
He's a
all the money
pioneer.
we make a new video with it. I'm like, no shit you do. That's what you're supposed to do.
He's the modern Rockefeller.
So I saw a meme.
Unfortunately.
I saw a meme of a Mr. Beast video, and they had like someone off in the background wearing a shiesty, and it was Chris from Mr. Beast.
Oh my God.
Chris recently got canceled, and Chris was in the video with the shiesty on, being low key. And they pan over to him, and everyone in the comments is like, "Oh my God, is that Chris?" They had to cover up this fucking dude's face with a shiesty, looking like Buzz Lightyear over there.
Was it a white shiesty or a black one?
It was a black one.
I'm
Yeah.
disappointed in Mr. Beast because he's not a true capitalist, as I was led to believe. Because Chris is fucking the money up.
Yeah,
You got a groomer amongst your ranks, bro. Get
Yep.
get them out of there.
Chris.
I love those theories
shout out to
about
Chris.
Mr. Beast being like satanic.
Because his name's Mr. Beast.
That's just the beginning. I'm sure there's a rabbit
He
hole.
made 666 million subscribers in 6 months. Bum, 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 bum.
You see, Mr. Beast is actually a mark of the devil. What is the beast? Lucifer. Baphomet. Known as many names.
They
The
did that
plane
with-
he gave away is an A666 jet, taking you to a one-way trip to hell.
Did you know his Soch? It's got 3 6s in it.
Oh man! If my Soch had 3 6s back to back to back, I'm asking for a new Soch.
Yeah, that's bad luck.
Can I get a new one?
You get a Soch when you're. I mean, you'd ask when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Look
No,
at
that's
it.
a rock star social number right there.
It makes me think of the guy who was on To Catch a Predator. He's the pizza predator. He brought pizza.
Oh, you're gonna give me a slice.
No,
of
no,
the-
not him, not him. That was the guy on the beach who was like, "Please, if you let me go, I'll give you everything I brought. I'll give you the pizza." And Chris Hansen, "Oh, you're gonna give me the pizza? What a pal you are!"
But he said you're gonna give me a slice of the pizza.
So
He said pizza weird.
I'm gonna say his name because his name is public information, and we are all Chris Hansen enjoyers.
Of course.
They gave me a Chris
He
Hansen.
has a new show.
Yeah.
We have to watch it.
Yes.
Oh my Go on. I'm sorry.
They gave me a Chris Hansen cameo for my birthday one year, and it was hilarious. I was on mushrooms, and I thought it was one of them with the face filter. It was crazy. But anyways, the pizza predator is Jeff Sokol, Sokol. he goes to like meet up this girl, and this poor girl they have acting as the decoy. He wants a hug, and Chris Hansen pops the corner. No hug for me.
Oh,
And then so he sits down.
Where my hug at?
He sits down to talk to Chris Hansen, and he just starts eating his pizza. He's like, "I'm gonna eat if you don't mind." And he's like, then something. The Chris Hansen narrator voice comes up. Then something happens that's never happened in 22 years of investigations. Do you want a slice of pizza?
Bro,
He's like, "No, I'm good. I'm okay."
Do you want to slice of pizza? I love the guy that's like,
It's kind of a smart move before he has to eat like bologna and cheese sandwiches.
get it in, brother.
Fuck, this is my last slice of pizza. I'm fucking wolfing.
I love the one where the guy's like, "Oh, I was just going to the beach."
Yeah.
The guy who's like, he just
No.
happened to walk into the house.
No, he's like,
strolled in.
"Is this some kind of setup or something?" I just want to go to the beach.
I just wanna go to the beach.
And then at the end, when they start reading the chat log, his name is Average White Male or something.
Perfect
For
He
fun.
looked like an
average white male for fun.
For
something
fun.
like that. And he said he was 30. He shows up, he's like 65.
Oh, my
and
God.
he's like, he's eating cookies that the decoy laid out. You know what? I don't want this cookie anymore. I just want to go to the beach.
Yeah.
And then he walks out the back door and stumbles and falls. And like then they tackle him and spread him.
arrest him.
It was fucking awesome. But Jeff Sokol, what makes him funny is the internet is a very funny place because they're able to find out locations and places based off like coordinates or like where they are, and they find out where Jeff Sokol got the pizza from, and they now call the place for the Jeff Sokol special.
Oh my God,
They want to
that's
order
terrible.
what he ordered when he showed up to that fucking kid's
Give me the
house.
pedophile pizza.
Dude, chat rooms back then were crazy. Mm-hmm. That you
really
get
were.
average white male for fun messaging you, and it would sound like this. Oops. It would sound like this. Wow, I didn't even. I really botched it there. It didn't even sound. I spilled a bunch of high noon,
We're learning.
and it didn't even make the sound I wanted. Thank you, Austin, for jumping to the cause.
Got on the laptop. I had to
Golly,
Had to,
what would we
got
do
you
without
lost.
you? Fuck.
lift the bottom of the laptop. There's probably some on there.
I wanted to pop it, but I have to hold my microphone a certain way.
Yep, there you go. Anywho, the Jeff Sokol special is a pepperoni pizza, a 2-liter, and cheese bread.
So a normal fucking order. It's
Yeah.
not no special. They're just harassing this poor pizza place.
No,
That's not fair
the
to
thing
them.
is, they gave it a bunch of 5 stars.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, they did the opposite of harassing them, but people will still call for the Jeff Sokol special or try to like order the same thing, and then when they ask for the name, they give them Jeff Sokol. So going to changing socials, Jeff Sokol wrote it's like a declaration to change your name, and he's like, I'm currently the subject to a lot of troll videos. I was on an investigation show, and the girl wasn't even actually 15. They used a decoy, and they denied him for how he worded it, and
my
because
God.
he's a pedophile. He's like, I'll still be a sex offender. I just want a different name.
So people can't order pizza using my name anymore.
Yeah. Fucking Jeff Sokol, To Catch a Predator legend.
Fuck him.
All right. Well, since I spilled on my
watch the
laptop, I should turn it off. So it's 10 minutes early, but
Hey, let's make sure nothing's dead. Hey?
yeah, let's just make sure we're.
We had a lot of technical difficulties.
I can't
this
believe it.
episode.
I went to go play the AOL sound effect when you get an IM,
Yeah.
and then that happened. I just spill, and it doesn't even play the sound.
We'll figure it out.
You had to
guys.
see
I'm
that.
sorry.
That was Pee Wee Herman level.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we love you. What's the question of the week?
The
Why don't
question
you
of the
just send
week.
us shit?
Huh?
I said we got a lot to work on. Why don't you guys give us a fucking question?
Yeah. Submit your fan mail.
Our
Give us a new
mics aren't working. Our computers aren't fucking
I want
working.
This
to
is technical
give a shout
difficulties.
out to our boy in Florida because
Yeah,
he
big
had
shout out to
another
you.
fan mail we didn't mention. He said, "Thanks for the shout out, guys, and bring me on the pod."
Oh,
And
yeah.
I
in the
think
middle,
when we
baby.
finally figure out how to do Zoom potting and stuff, he's the first guest.
You got to get him out here for a few questions.
We got you. All right, guys, take care. We love you.
Peace.